Hello, Spinner94 here, and today we're bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. This is a pretty close battle against a new team I kind of just cobbled together. I mean, I've been using a Ninjask, just trying to get sweeps at, various things and stuff, and it's worked in a few battles, but obviously it didn't work in this one, because this ended up being quite a good battle. But I must admit that my opponent made some great plays in this battle, and I made some kind of terrible ones. So anyway, we're going to jump straight into this battle, and I lead off with said Ninjask, called Little Bugger, and he logs off with his Haxorus. So I go straight for a Swords Dance here, because I want to start setting up. I'm expecting, a Dragon Claw or something, but he starts to set up Dragon Dance. I'm thinking, okay, I really don't want to bat and pass out, because I don't want this thing to gain any advantage. I mean, this person probably knows what he's doing, thinks this is just complete setup one, but nope. It is mainly a setup one, but I do have an attacking move on, just for situations like this. So he does Dragon Dance again, increasing his attacking speed, but I'm always going to be one step ahead of him, because Ninjask's, I think, the fastest Pokemon in the game, especially when it's got a jolly nature, as long as your opponent doesn't have a Scarf or something like that, and I believe it even outspeeds some Scarf Pokemon, so this thing's brilliant. I don't know why more people don't use it. So, anyway, he goes into his Lucario here, and I bat and pass out, expecting, Rock Slide or Stone Edge or something, so I go to safety, expecting that, but he goes straight for a close combat, so if I'd stayed in there, I barely would have got hurt. Because I think I would have resisted that quite well, but still, that hurts like hell, and I make the misplay of the match right here. I go for an Earthquake thinking I'm going to finish this thing off and, have the match from there, because I've got all the speed and attack boost I need, but nope, he goes into his Bravery, so I'm like, oh crap, I completely forgot about this thing. And I barely see this thing used. I mean, even though it's in RU or something like that, I'm surprised it's not low, it's an absolutely great Pokemon. Look at that, I just take a huge chunk out of Torkoal, and Torkoal's the most, a damn defensive mon, but, whatever, this Bravery does its work. Everyone should use this thing more. It's a shame it gets overshadowed by Talonflame. But anyway, so he goes for a Whirlwind here as I go for Protect. So great play on my opponent's part, getting a great Protecting. So I go into Sentinel here, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go straight for a close combat, because I don't think this thing has the best defenses. And I absolutely wreck this thing. I did not expect to kill it, I must admit. I thought I was just going to get Brave Birded out of existence, but nope, I managed to absolutely wreck this thing. So he brings his Delphox in, and I'm thinking, ah crap, I don't want to get Psychic, Flamethrower, anything like that. So he just go for the Will-O-Wisp though, and he misses again, so his Delphox is not, hitting with this thing, and it goes into his Venusaur here, so it's like, ah hell. Every time I ring and stay alive, I ended up versing a Venusaur, and it's usually a Mega one as well, but this time I do get the burn, so, staying alive has already done great against this thing. So, just have to back out, staying alive, doesn't want to hang around and get absolutely wrecked. So, going to ZZ Top here, because it's the only thing I can really think that, kind of would, not be too much for us to get as a Venusaur, but until it Mega Evolves, and like, well, my Fire's not going to do with anything. So, it decides to set the Leech Seed here, and this is still another completely bulky defensive Venusaur, so it's like, ah, hell. So, I'm going to be stuck in against this thing, unfortunately, as this thing's going to start to sap my life away. So, we end at the very stally part of the match now, where, he's going to Leech Seed me, I'm going to burn him, but I'm so glad I got that burn while I could, because at least the burn makes the Leech Seed null and void. So, I get put to sleep. Torkoal's not, not enjoying this, just out here asleep anyway. I mean, even when Torkoal's put to sleep, it still doesn't, Torkoal always has his eyes closed, asleep, awake, whatever. I don't know how you tell with this thing. The smoke doesn't even stop. So, anyway, we're going to get some more stally goodness here. So basically, in comes the Sludge Bomb here, and I believe that's going to take out ZZ Top. Oh no, I'll somehow live that. Oh well, I'm not complaining. And I wish I'd woke up like a Lava Boom would have been nice, just to take a chunk out of this thing. So afterwards, Leech Seed's going to finish me off. I knew I'd die to that eventually, so it's pretty much revealed nearly all of its moveset here, so I'm still feigning the grass moves, of course. So I'm going to bring in my Sentinel here, because, Psycho Cut to the face is going to do a huge amount of damage to this thing. So he just decided to withdraw, and withdraws to his Delphox again, and, Delphox is going to eat that Psycho Cut up and not take any damage at all. So I do carry the Shadow Sneak on this thing, but I thought even super effective mightn't be enough to kill this Delphox off, so I go into my special defensive wall, which is my Tentacruel, and he goes for a Will-O-Wisp and dive, misses again with his Will-O-Wisp, definitely a Will-O-Miss on this thing. So I get hit with a Psyshock here, and I can't believe I stayed in, 'cause I'm like, yeah, I should know Delphox's typing, Psychic Fire, and, most Psychics carry Psyshock over Psychic to deal with situations just like this, because I went for a Sludge Bomb, particular switch. So, unfortunately bad play on my part, but, down goes Tentacruel, which is a shame. Shiny Tentacruel looks like an absolute beast. So in comes the Shadow Sneak again to try and finish this thing off, revealing I do have it. So I finally got rid of this thing, and he goes into his Alakazam, which I thought was a strange play here, because I did reveal the Shadow Sneak. So I hit this thing up, they only do half damage to it, where he gets the Dazzling Gleam up, so must have had some defense EVs or some health or something like that, so it takes me down to less than half. But I'm so glad I managed to live that. I think Gallade, not Gallade, Yeah, Glade, what am I on about? Glade's based special defense just managed to save me. I've got no investment in it, but you know, it's got like 120 special defense, so thank God for that. I managed to save that. So in comes Staying Alive here as I eat up that Shadow Claw. You know, this Lucario, I thought was probably going to outspeed me. You know, a lot of people run jolly ones of these. So he decides to withdraw and goes into the Venusaur again, and unfortunately Staying Alive cannot touch his Venusaur. I'm going to go for a Scald here, and look at that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not a damn thing. You know, hot water to the face. Venusaur doesn't care about that. Venusaur's just chilling, having a bath out here. So, you know, Venusaur's all burned and stuff, so I decided to switch into my Safety here, because Safety's already asleep, just in case he wanted to go for the sleep powder, which he does. Oh no, Safety wasn't already asleep, so Safety gets put to sleep now. Sorry about that. That was bad commentary on my part. So, it gets burned out here, and Safety's just gonna... I've just, at this point, just decided to stay in cover. I'm basically sacking off Safety and hoping that God he wakes up and just going for an Earthquake off. Nothing on his team's going to particularly like an Earthquake of a Flygon. So I start getting burnt out here, but while I'm on Flygon, I really want to build a special one of these stuff. I'm going to build a special one of these, I'm going to make an interesting team up. I'm going to have a special one of these, a spinner on it, a few other mons, etc. while I'm trying to build my doubles team. I'm eventually going to get around to doing some doubles battles, I swear. Just, man, I never get time to do team building these days. So anyway, I get hit in the face with the Shadow Claws. This Lucario comes in, completely wrecks my face. So, you know, Staying Alive's going to go in here, and this thing decides to set up a Swords Dance. So he was probably thinking I'd probably go to the Venusaur here, but I go straight for a Skull and don't get the burn, so, you know, I can't get burned twice. So I'm at pretty much full health here, and this thing decides to go for a close combat, and wow, look at that, down and out. Lucario doesn't need no Omega to be a threat. I mean, that just completely destroys Staying Alive here. So at this point in the match, it's not looking too good for me, as I decided to go into Little Bugger here. I knew a Shadow Sneak wouldn't kill this thing, so I go for an X-Scissor and, you know, take a decent chunk out of it. And Little Bugger, man, look at that. I bulk that out with the Shadow Claw. I know it's not Star or anything, but, you know, still bulk it out. I would have lived anyway if I was sashed, so I managed to get at least a chunk out of this Lucario to the point where a Shadow Sneak's going to kill it. So Little Bugger did really well in this match. So we'll go to the closing parts of the match here, and this is where, you know, Gallade, Gallade need no Omega, man. You don't need Omega. Normal Gallade's pretty sweet as it is. So I hit it with a Shadow Sneak and take out this thing for good. As he goes into the Venusaur here, and I'm like, okay, I've got the matchup. I go for the Psycho Cut, and I don't kill it. And it lives just, and he goes for a Sleep Powder and misses. If he just went for a Sludge Bomb there, I reckon he would have won the game. So, unfortunately on my opponent's part, but great game, mate. I'll adverse you anytime. I hope the people watching at home enjoyed the match, and I hope you all have a nice day.